Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Scotty Goes Swimming Somewhere You Probably Shouldn't. This time I've got chest mount on instead of the head mount because it almost fell off in Lake McDonald. But I'm going swimming. You'll see in a second where I'm going swimming. I didn't even watch there. So today's episode of Scotty going cliff jumping in some random river is Cooper River, just outside of Salmon campground. This is a pretty major trailhead outside of a pretty major campground in central Washington. Just over the rise over there is the trailhead for the Cooper River, Pulali Ridge. What? It says it's rolling. It's just out of range. I guess you might not be able to. Anyway, as I was saying, it's the trailheads for the Cooper River, Pulali Ridge, and the Watchus Lake trailheads, which are three pretty popular trailheads in the Alpine Lakes Wilderness in central Washington. So you got the trail, goes along right over there. Campground just literally about 100-150 yards downstream from here. This is a pretty popular place in summer. Keyword being in summer. It is September 24th. It is fall. It is an unseasonably warm 73 degrees out for this time of year. But it is still warm, so I am still going to go for a swim. Probably regret this decision here shortly. There are, on this side of the river, there are two main drops. This one I'm standing off right here. Go straight off there, or you go over there, and the pull-out point is also over there. You can also go on the other side, where there's a rope swing, but I highly advise against it. The rope swing is sketchy AF. I've done it once, and I probably will never do it again. But the haul-out point is right below me down here. You go up in the brush. I'm just scoping out where I think I want to go. Because, you know, it being early fall, the water is quite low. And there's a lot more rocks, a lot closer to the water's edge than I am used to. But I think I'm going to go off this spot. And, of course, my special self has waited till the sun is almost all gone to do this. Serena's over there shaking her head because she thinks the water is too shallow. And because it's cold. This is one of my favorite spots to swim, so. Oh, crap! Try to get a half decent shot of the rocks from closer to the water's edge. Well, as you can see, it's a pretty large sized pool. The cliff-ish being up there, large pool. Generally it's about, at least for this time of year, 10 or 15 feet deep or so. If you come back and swim in July or August or any time during full snowmelt, the water is a bit deeper. And I've been here in early winter too, with the snow flying, it being like a grand total of 20 degrees or so, and it's chilly and the water is a heck of a lot higher. It makes the cliffs about half the height they are right now. So there is a heck of a lot more water flowing through when it's high water, but it being early fall, there's not a lot of water. The big downside to this cliff jumping spot, it's kind of a technical haul out. I highly advise footwear of some sort because the rocks are crumbly and sharp. And there you go. I might go off again because it seems the sun is in a very good spot right here. probably will go off again. I'm gonna tilt the camera down a little further so it gets more water action. Hopefully more deep water action. Just two shoulder straps real quick because it felt like one of them tried to fall off. Tighten down the cross chest strap. I think I'm gonna go off again just because I can stand right here in full sun for probably 10 or 15 minutes and warm up. So I think I'm gonna go off again. Probably go off in the same spot. But yeah, here's another overview. That log wasn't there last time I was here. Usually my favorite spot to hang out is over there and just sit. But it's probably on average a 8 to 10 to 12 foot drop range, which isn't super high, but it's enough to make it exciting. It's higher than most diving boards at the local swimming pool, and also high depending on what kind of high dive you got. If you have a high dive, it's probably higher than that too. Yeah, I'm already almost warm, so I might as well go at least one more time. My foot shoes got a lot of sand on them, so they're kind of slipping a little bit. Now I will say, when I jumped at the very bottom, I did briefly touch bottom, but that's because I didn't really straighten myself out, and I kind of let myself sink into the bottom, and I was testing it. And I think I did briefly find bottom with my tippy toes, so it probably is 12, 13 feet deep maybe. But otherwise, I think it's safe to jump again. It's really pretty in this low water. You can see all the rock carved out, and you can see there's a deeper hole there. She's staring at me, confused at what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. She hasn't realized yet, but I'm batshit crazy. Huh? Brisk. Sun feels good. My Fitbit's over there. I guess I better stop delaying it and go in again, huh? The sooner I go in, the sooner I can get back out and call this farce done. Probably the last swimming of the summer, or early fall, I should say, because this is a nice abnormal heat wave. I need to stop delaying myself and just go. Here, I guess I can give a half decent shot of what the pool looks like at pool level. It's actually kind of a pretty shot. See if adjusting that a little bit makes it better or worse. Sun just peeking through. Nice cliffs, cliffs on either side. My legs aren't that cold, it's my arms. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the big swimming hole for Salmon Lasat Campground. The only other real option is there's kind of a small pool just downstream of the campground on the Cle Elum River. And I guess you could also go up to Cooper Lake, which I did a kayaking video at the beginning of summer here in mid-June, late June. You could also go swimming up there, but that is doesn't have very good beach to go swimming in, and B, from all the exploring I've done around Cooper Lake, isn't really a good cliff jumping spot if you're into that kind of thing. So this is probably the best spot, and accordingly it's usually pretty packed. Like I said, most summer weekends it's usually pretty packed here. The reason why there's nobody here is A, it's a Friday afternoon at like 3 o'clock, so most people haven't gotten off work yet, and B, this is the last weekend the campground is open for the summer. so not nearly as many people are up here. But that's all I got for you guys you guys and gals this time. I think I'll be making a swimming / cliff jumping specific playlist, because I do a lot of this. This is one of my things. Besides finding waterfalls and fishing, I like to go find spots where I can jump off of rocks into water. Thank you for joining me. Leave a comment and a like down below. Please share it on your social medias. Get some more eyes on this. Let me know what I did good. Let me know what I did bad. Have a good one, and ciao.